into the 2026 Dodge Challenger, a car that continues to carry the torch of American muscle while stepping into a new future where performance, technology, and electrification come together in ways we have never seen before. The Challenger has always been more than just a car. It is an icon, a statement of rebellion, power, and individuality, and the 2026 version promises to elevate that spirit to an entirely new level. From the very first glance, the 2026 Challenger commands attention with its aggressive and unmistakable design. Dodge has kept the essence of what makes the Challenger so instantly recognizable: the wide body, the long hood, and that stance that looks ready to launch forward at any second. But in this new iteration, every detail has been sharpened and refined, with sleeker aerodynamics, futuristic LED lighting signatures, and bold new grille designs that make it look like a modern predator on the streets. It is the kind of car that makes people turn their heads, whether it's parked or roaring down the highway. Performance, as always, is at the core of the Challenger's identity, and Dodge has ensured that the 2026 model is more versatile than ever before. Enthusiasts who crave tradition will be thrilled to know that Dodge continues to offer gasoline-powered V8 options, the kind that deliver a thunderous soundtrack and raw muscle car power. But alongside these classics, Dodge has embraced the future with electrified models that offer a completely new experience. The hybrid variants balance efficiency and speed, while the fully electric Challenger redefines what muscle can be. Instant torque, neck-snapping acceleration, and performance numbers that rival exotic supercars now live inside the body of a car that still carries the soul of the past. It is a bold move, but one that ensures the Challenger does not just survive in this new era of cars, it dominates it. Inside the 2026 Challenger, the story of evolution continues. The cabin is no longer just a driver's seat with a big engine attached, it is a space that feels premium, connected, and futuristic while still giving off the raw attitude of a muscle car. Dodge has redesigned the cockpit with massive digital displays that give you complete control over performance settings, customizable driving modes, and even track-inspired telemetry. High-quality materials, sport-inspired seats, and an improved infotainment system mean you are not only in a muscle car but also in a modern performance machine that can stand shoulder to shoulder with luxury sports cars. The attention to detail ensures that whether you are on a daily drive or at the drag strip, you feel like you are in command of something truly special. What makes the 2026 Challenger so significant is not just what it offers today, but what it represents for the future of muscle cars. Dodge has faced the challenge of staying true to its heritage while adapting to stricter regulations, changing technology, and shifting customer demands. Rather than abandoning what made the Challenger legendary, they have embraced innovation in a way that enhances its character. The electric version may not roar like a V8, but the brutal acceleration, the futuristic styling, and the sheer thrill of pushing instant power to the pavement keep that same adrenaline alive. It shows us that muscle cars are not dying, they are evolving. For fans and collectors, this new Challenger feels like the turning point in history. It is the moment where Dodge declares that the muscle car will not fade into nostalgia but will continue to stand strong in an age of transformation. Every curve, every feature, and every option on the 2026 Challenger makes it clear that this car is built to honor the past and dominate the future. Whether you crave the old-school growl of a gas engine or the silent, devastating force of electric performance, Dodge has given the Challenger the ability to satisfy both worlds. The 2026 Dodge Challenger is more than just another car release. It is a living legend, reborn to survive and thrive in a world that looks nothing like the one where it first earned its stripes. 2026 Dodge Coronet. This isn't just a car, it's a bridge between muscle car nostalgia and the demands of a modern, electrified world. And Dodge has made sure that the Coronet comes back not as a shadow of its past, but as a bold new statement in the muscle car landscape. When you first lay eyes on the 2026 Dodge Coronet, you immediately recognize the DNA of its ancestors. The wide stance, the muscular lines, the squared-off body proportions, all of it feels like a tribute to the golden age of American muscle. But then, there's something futuristic about it, something that tells you this isn't just a retro revival. The sleek LED lighting signatures, aerodynamic sculpting, and modern wheel designs give it a presence that feels timeless yet unmistakably modern. It's the perfect balance of old-school aggression and contemporary refinement. Inside the cabin, Dodge has created an environment that speaks directly to enthusiasts while embracing innovation. The driver's seat feels like the cockpit of a performance machine, low, wide, and focused. A fully digital cluster dominates the view, offering customizable performance gauges that can track everything from horsepower output to G-forces on the road. The center screen is massive and intuitive, running on Dodge's latest Uconnect software with full over-the-air update capability. Premium materials, leather, Alcantara, brushed metals, were everywhere, but so is a sense of toughness. This isn't luxury for the sake of luxury, it's a performance-oriented interior designed to thrill drivers every time they get behind the wheel. But the real story of the Coronet lies under the hood, where Dodge has made some daring decisions. The era of big block V8s may be behind us, but Dodge refuses to let the Coronet lose its soul. The 2026 model comes with multiple powertrain options, starting with a turbocharged inline-six that already delivers more power than many older V8s. For those who crave the ultimate, Dodge offers a high-output plug-in hybrid system that combines raw combustion muscle with instant electric torque. The result? Acceleration that feels explosive, with 0 to 60 times dipping well under 4 seconds. And then there's the crown jewel, an all-electric Coronet variant that pushes the boundaries of performance with over 800 horsepower delivered silently but ferociously. Dodge has engineered these models so that no matter which one you choose, you still feel the thunder that the Coronet name deserves. Handling has also been elevated to a whole new level. The Coronet is built on Dodge's latest performance platform, one that uses lightweight materials and a rigid chassis to ensure precise cornering. Adaptive suspension technology allows the car to switch personalities, from a comfortable cruiser to a track-ready beast at the touch of a button. Dodge has also given the Coronet advanced all-wheel drive options, ensuring that power can be put down confidently in any condition, whether it's dry asphalt, wet roads, or even snow. It's muscle redefined, not just about straight-line dominance but about delivering a complete, modern driving experience. The technology story doesn't stop with performance. Dodge has embraced the digital era, equipping the Coronet with cutting-edge features. Advanced driver assist systems help with safety, but Dodge made sure they never dilute the raw thrill of driving. You'll find adaptive cruise control, lane assist, and collision avoidance, but you'll also find unique performance tech, like launch control programs, drift modes, and real-time telemetry analysis for track enthusiasts. Over-the-air updates ensure that the Coronet will only get smarter and faster as time goes on, evolving with its drivers. Heritage is also built into the driving experience. Dodge understands that muscle car fans don't just want speed, they want emotion. That's why they've developed what they call the Heritage Sound Experience. For hybrid and electric Coronets, the system recreates the visceral roar of classic Dodge engines, blended with futuristic tones, so that even when you're driving in silence, you still feel the drama of muscle car performance. It's a bridge between generations, designed to make enthusiasts smile every time they step on the accelerator. For families or those who want practicality with their power, Dodge hasn't forgotten the basics. The Coronet offers a surprisingly spacious cabin, a decent-sized trunk, and enough comfort to make it usable as a daily driver. But make no mistake, this car is built to thrill. It's about passion, presence, and pride. It's about reviving the spirit of American muscle in a way that fits the world we live in today. The 2026 Dodge Coronet is not just another release, it's a revival of a name that once commanded respect and fear on the streets. It represents Dodge's refusal to let muscle die, even in an era of electrification. Here is 2026, and Citroën has done something that nobody quite expected. They have brought back the legendary 2CV, a car that was once the heartbeat of rural Europe, a car that symbolized freedom, simplicity, and practicality. Known affectionately as the Tin Snail, the original 2CV was never about luxury or speed. It was about accessibility. It gave ordinary people the ability to travel, to explore, to live with fewer limitations. And now, in a world filled with high-tech SUVs and luxury sedans, the 2CV returns, not as a nostalgic gimmick, but as a bold statement about what mobility should truly be. The design of the 2026 Citroën 2CV immediately captures the spirit of the classic. Round headlights, a smooth curved roofline, and soft, flowing bodywork bring back memories of the original silhouette. Yet, this is not a retro car. The proportions are fresh, the detailing modern, and the execution futuristic. There's a balance between honoring the past and creating something new, and Citroën has pulled it off beautifully. It feels like a car you've seen before, yet also one you've never seen at all. It has presence without aggression, personality without excess, and charm that feels almost effortless. Underneath, the magic continues. The new 2CV is fully electric, perfectly aligned with the future of sustainable mobility. But instead of chasing the longest range or the fastest acceleration, Citroën has taken a different path. This car is designed to be practical, affordable, and accessible, just like its ancestor. Its battery is compact but efficient, giving drivers more than enough range for daily life, whether in crowded city streets or on quiet country roads. It's lightweight, agile, and surprisingly fun to drive, embodying the same playful spirit that once made the original such a beloved companion. Step inside, and you instantly understand the philosophy. The interior is not trying to impress you with luxury materials or overwhelming technology. Instead, it embraces minimalism in the smartest way possible. Seats are light but comfortable, made from recycled and sustainable fabrics. Storage spaces are clever, maximizing every inch of room. A panoramic roof recalls the classic roll-back canvas top, connecting driver and passengers to the sky above. And while technology is present, it doesn't dominate. A simple digital cluster provides the essentials, while smartphone integration allows drivers to bring their own world into the car. It is functional, modern, and refreshingly human. But what really sets the 2026 2CV apart is its philosophy. In a market where cars are getting bigger, heavier, and more complicated, this little Citroën stands for something different. It proves that progress doesn't always mean more, it can mean less, done better. The 2CV doesn't try to compete with luxury SUVs or performance EVs. It focuses on being useful, efficient, and accessible. It is a car that refuses to follow trends and instead writes its own story, just like the original did nearly a century ago. This is not just transportation, it's culture. The original 2CV became an icon because it was part of people's lives. It carried farmers to the fields, students to universities, and families on road trips. It appeared in movies, on postcards, and in the memories of millions. The new 2CV carries the potential to capture the same kind of affection. It's not a car you admire from a distance, but one you live with, one you form a bond with, one that becomes part of your everyday story. Citroën has also ensured that the car meets modern expectations of safety and responsibility. Advanced driver assistance systems, recyclable materials, and an efficient electric drivetrain make it a car of the future as much as a tribute to the past. It is light on the planet, safe for families, and cleverly designed for modern urban life. As you look at the 2026 Citroën 2CV, you realize this is more than a revival, it's a reinvention. It proves that simplicity still has a place in a complicated world. It reminds us why cars became symbols of freedom in the first place. It's honest, approachable, and full of character. While most automakers fight to outdo each other with power and luxury, Citroën has chosen to build something humble yet extraordinary. The new 2CV doesn't shout for attention, but it wins hearts. It whispers of the past while driving into the future. It is not just a car, but a statement, a reminder that true innovation often